Do you like the cook signs? You know the cook signs around.
Yeah.
You know what they do with the signs?
Yeah. the old cook trick. Yeah. That I may have been bitten by a snake. Anyway, fast forward to 40 minutes waiting for the ambulance, which is. Hello, hello, hello.
Testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to All My Friends. Paul, myself. I'm joined by one of my young staff members, Sasha.
How are we going today, guys?
I wanted someone to come and join me to try some Behemoth and some Op Nation and some Beer Farm Hazy Pales. And I asked Sasha, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll come and drink some." Yeah. So, which one do you want to try first, Sasha?
You know what? I do like my Beer Farm. Let's try the Beer Farm.
Beer Farm, WA.
Yep.
You know, interesting anecdote. One of my favorite beers of all time is a Beer Farm beer. They don't make it anymore, but it was the Russian Imperial Stout, the Eastern and the Western Tsar. I think it was Starwood and Coral whiskey. They use Russian Imperial Stout. It's like 12%. So good, those beers. So that's just a little anecdote there for Beer Farm in WA. Let's give it a try. So, Sasha, how long have you been working at the bar for?
I've been working here for, I'd say, around 2 to 3 years now.
It's been about that long. It's been a while. Sasha's one of my oldest staff, I think. Longest serving staff members.
I remember starting here, remember feeling it was a bit fresh. I was like...
You didn't know much about craft beer, did you?
Not at the start, no.
No.
Quickly learnt. Wouldn't say I'm obviously anywhere near your level, but we're still learning.
Well, you're half my age, Sasha. When you get to my age, you might.
That's it.
Cheers. I've got a third one here. Liam, you want a beer?
Yeah.
There you are.
If there's an excess.
Can't go to waste.
Cheers.
Yes, okay, well, it's definitely hazy, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like you could not read a book through that. It's cloudy.
Yeah.
All right, I can't even read this. What's it saying on the can? Paying homage to its hazy companions in the range, Idaho 7 and Eldorado, bring big juicy aromas of vibrant tropical fruit, exotic citrus and stone fruit, met with sweet passion fruit from New Zealand hop, Rawaka. All right, that's what it says on the can. Let's let our nose do some... Well, I definitely smell tropical fruits. What are you smelling, Sasha?
Similar, yeah. A lot of tropical fruits.
Like
I can't quite pinpoint it, but...
I want to say passion fruit.
I want to say that as well.
Passion fruit pulp. That's what it smells like to me, anyway.
We'll give it a good... Yeah, you do get a bit.
It's very soft. I like that. It's a nice beer. 4.6. So,
Wow.
that's pretty low for well, it is a pale ale. It's a hazy pale, not a hazy IPA. So, I think that's well balanced. I like that. So you're a Cook local, aren't you, Sasha?
Yes, correct.
You've grown up in Cook?
Grew up in Cook.
So these are really are your local shops, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. I come back here, it's like coming to my stomping grounds, really.
Your stomping grounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like the Cook signs? You know the Cook signs around...
Yeah.
you know what they do with the signs?
Yeah, the old Cook trick. Yeah.
It gives me a giggle every time I turn into
It's good fun.
Cook. So you've seen that happen over the years, though? Like, that's always been a thing in Cook, isn't it?
Yeah, that sign has to be defaced, or otherwise it's going to be.
It's like a Cook rite of passage. If you grow up here, you have to do it at least once.
Yeah, that sign, it's not looking right. You got to fix that, you know.
Well, there's 4, right? There's 2 down here, and there's 2.
There's 2 up that way.
Yeah, and there's 2.
There's 2. Actually, I think there might be 1 or 2 up that way. But that one is notorious for it. I remember.
Yeah, it's the one I turn on to every
for about 2 months straight. They kept on fixing it. Somebody would come back and do the same thing over and over and over
People
again.
from Canberra are probably aware of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The suburb we're in, to all my friends and little Oink, we're in Cook in Belconnen.
Cook.
And, it's like C-O-O-K.
Yeah.
The signs, the big white signs as you come into the suburb. And, I won't go into too much detail, but they get some tape and cover up one of the O's to make it look like a C, and it spells a different word. It's funny.
Yeah. Gets a good laugh.
Anyway, enough anecdotal stories about Cook. I like this beer.
I really like it. It's very tasty.
Rawaka is a New Zealand hop that we should be getting some stone fruit out of it, and it is quite cold. And it's cold out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Canberra. What's the first day of May? First day of May?
Yeah, it's first day of May today.
First day of May, and it must be about 10 degrees out here. So being in a jumper and a beanie, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
For me, it could be a little bit more bitter, but I like my pales to be quite bitter. This is nice and soft. I could smash a few of those on an afternoon. Let's move on to the next one. Should we do Behemoth from Auckland in New Zealand, or should we do the Hop Nation and Mountain Culture collab, their Hazy IPA, which again is only 5.8%. So
you know what?
And this is 6.3. Do we just go up in alcohol?
Yeah.
We go from the is that the 4.6 West Australian Beer Farm Hazy Pale? Do we go then the 5.8 Sup Hazy IPA, Hop Nation and Mountain Culture? Mountain Culture being in the Blue Mountains, right? And Hop Nation, Victoria. Not actually sure where they would have brewed this. Probably in probably Victoria. It's Hop Nation, yeah. So Footscray, Victoria. That's 5.8, and then we'll go across the ditch to our mates in New Zealand. We'll finish on that. All right, lovely. Let's do that.
Sweet.
Let's get these ones out because we don't want to use the same glass.
No.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're clean. Still hazy again. I can smell something different on this one. How did you enjoy the beer, Liam?
Pretty juicy.
Another one?
Oh, is that a separate beer?
Yeah, it's a separate beer.
Yeah, new one, mate.
Well, I don't want the beer to go to waste, and Sasha and I definitely can't sit here and drink all of them.
Oh,
much as I'd like to.
Tasha's like,
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. What do they tell us about this? In December 2024, Dunk took DJ to a music festival. In the midst of their merry reveling, this beer was born. So yeah, the two brewers at Mountain Culture and Hop Nation, Dunk and DJ. On the day we brewed, we used every hops we could get our hands on, at least 8, and used every hopping technique there is with more haze than a 3 a.m. dance floor. We bring you the sup. So I don't usually read the things on the can, but I thought I'd do that for your benefit, Sasha. Did that
give a bit more
any of
understanding?
that kind of relate to what we're drinking? Because it's kind of hard to. I mean, when you read that, I mean, yeah, at least 8 different types of hops and all hop techniques. So we should have a hop bomb here. I'm smelling.
I'm smelling a lot of different stuff.
I won't say what I'm smelling first. I'm going to ask you. What are you like? What's the first thing that kind of pops into your head? There's no wrong answers except maybe chocolate.
Chocolate. You know, I get a little bit of passion fruit. I wouldn't say that it's anything too significant. There's a lot of flavours in this.
There's so much going on.
So much going on.
For a 5.8% hazy, yeah, maybe if there was a little bit more alcohol, it would kind of balance together. Now, I'm going to say what I'm tasting first and smelling. I'm smelling it. It could be Talus, it could be Cashmere, it could be Sabro, but they're hop varieties that push out a very much of a coconut kind of vibe, and I'm smelling it in from here. If you've followed me on any of my videos, I'm not a big fan of these hop varieties. Subjectively, I'm not a big fan of coconut, that artificial kind of coconut flavor. I don't like the smell of Malibu. So that's what I'm kind of picking up here. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like a Bounty bar without the chocolate. You know, it's that. What's the word for the shaved coconut? The desiccated coconut shavings. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
But besides that, yes, I'm definitely getting the passion fruit again. And there's 8 hop varieties. I'm assuming one of them is Sabro, or Talus, or Cashmere, or something that's giving it coconut. That's the first thing I'm getting, and that's because I'm not a big fan of it. But you're getting passion fruit. Are you getting it because you like the smell of it, or you?
Because I feel personally, I recognise the taste a lot better when I taste passion fruit with beers. but also compared to a lot of other flavours, it's sometimes hard for me to pinpoint what I'm going for, especially with this one because there is a lot going on.
I get maybe even some orange peel, some orange skin, some dried orange skin, some pasta passion fruit. I just can't get past that coconut. It's so strong.
Yeah, I see the coconut.
And that is totally just my subjective opinion. It's a well-made, really well-made beer. It's Hop
nice.
Nation and mountain culture. I mean, you can't really go wrong with those two collaborating on something. Yeah. At 5.8%, I actually don't mind it. Passion fruit, maybe some mango skin. It's definitely got these like little tropical vibes, like it's almost like a whisper. It's got this coconut kind of mango-y. I think it's soft as well. It's really soft. I love the carbonation on it. As I said, it's a very subjective opinion that I think if I was judging the beer, I would give it very, very good marks. It's just my subjective opinion that says that I'm not a big fan of coconut. I think we'll finish it.
Good beer.
All right, so you rate it better than the first one we tried?
You know, that's a good question. I preferred the Beer Farm just because of the flavour a bit more.
I actually prefer the Beer Farm as well.
Yep.
Again, just
It
our
felt a bit more
opinion.
light as well, I reckon.
If we were judging the beers by like a BJ CP standard, they'd both get good marks. They're homemade beer, but we're not talking about that. We're just talking about what we think of the beer. And
what do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm not even doing my beer judging here. I'm just enjoying a beer with one of my staff members.
That's it.
That's fantastic. All right, I'm going to finish this, and we'll
Yeah, you're good.
get on to
Knock on
the
the behemoth.
Where are we at? The Music City Mosaic Hopped Hazy IPA. Oh, there's a lot of writing on the back of this. This beer is inspired by Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville is a crazy, vibrant place full of live music in every bar at all times of the day and night. Something about cowboy boots, a head night, Vegas of the South,
Oh, dear.
culture, food, mosaic. Oh, down the bottom, it's like, okay. So this hazy IPA is chock full of mosaic hops to represent how many things are going on in the Music City. It's a mosaic of experiences and flavors. Enjoy y'all. That's what.
Wow.
There's a lot of writing going on the back there, and it's quite small as well. So, I paraphrased a lot of that. All right, let's pour it up.
Let's do it. Right. Pour it up?
Pour it up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get my water out of the way.
Oh, that's all right. Alrighty.
This one there.
There we go.
Finish this one.
Is that hairdresser?
We get a bit more now.
I should be doing this too. Yep.
Oh, that's nice. Might not have done them so even, but I can fix that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As I said, we weren't going to drink them all, so I was like,
Yeah.
so in your spare time, Sasha, I understand that you enjoy Lego, right?
I do enjoy my Legos, yeah.
It's like, that's your Instagram, yeah? I follow him on Instagram. It's like all cool Lego.
Yeah.
But have you done that, like, is that like a major hobby? Like you spend a lot of money on it?
You know, I'll say
Is it more of like a collection thing?
It's a collection thing. I mean, the thing with Lego, you look at it now, you go to the store, you're looking at spending at least $200, $300 bucks.
Yeah, I have a 5-year-old daughter. I'm well aware of how much Lego costs. But
So
it
it's
is
not
fun.
exactly-
We were making, I'm making with Charlotte the other night something from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was getting so frustrated. And then there's like an app that you can get on your phone that helps you like put it all together. I was like, that was very handy. I have a lot of my staff that actually get right into Lego. T. He loves making, my head chef loves making
his Legos.
He's more into cars. Some of them are really, really cool. He just makes the small cars. There's Bridget's right into it as well.
Yeah,
Loves
she's
the
got a
Lego.
Lord of the Rings Legos.
And yourself. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a theme
I'm
with
in
some of
more
my
debt
staff.
from Legos.
Also, another anecdotal little bit of information about Sasha is he was bitten by a snake.
I was bitten by a
You were
snake
bitten by a
once.
snake,
Yeah.
what was that, like 3 months ago?
Something like that, yeah.
Go on, tell us that story. So
Yes.
I shouldn't laugh.
That's why you can laugh, because I laughed about it as well.
All right.
Especially when I was lying there thinking, did I really get bit by? Anyway, I was riding my bike up this mountain I like to go up pretty often.
It's Mount Pan? No, was
Mount Painter, that's it. And I went on the nature trail, just riding casually and everything. Anyway, next thing, I've gone around this corner, something's whipped up, grabbed my leg. I didn't really think about it at the start until I noticed there was 2 red marks on my leg. I had to stop and actually consider the fact that I may have been bitten by a snake. Anyway, fast forward to 40 minutes waiting for the ambulance, which is good fun. I played Clash of Clans on the ground there. I was like, what am I doing? Anyway, they picked me up.
Just waiting for an ambo.
Got dragged to the ambo, 12 hours overnight. They blood tested me, like they did the whole thing. They found no venom, so they didn't have to put anything in me. And I came back out same man, thankfully.
This is like, what a funny story to tell.
I know, right? But hey, that doesn't happen every day, so cheers to that.
I'm just picturing you there on the hill, like, waiting for a bloody ambulance to come. Just like, I'm just going to play Clash of Clans.
I was so bored, man. I like, after a bit, I was like, dude, I'm scared. But now I'm just bored. I want this bloody ambo to arrive. They said I can't go anywhere. I had to sit on the ground. It's like, I don't want to just sit on the ground, man. I'm in the middle of a nature trail.
I feel at that stage, you didn't know what kind of snake bit you. So, like, moving you is probably like one of the worst things they could do, right? Until they.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
properly.
I could have been passed out when they found me, but I was actually perfectly awake, which was really nice. It's a really good day. Yeah.
Cheers,
Cheers, man.
Great story.
Cheers.
I really like this one. I like mosaic hops. Mosaic hops are all full of your sweet tropical fruits. The first thing I get off this is it's like a almost a guava or a guava, almost lychee. Mosaic is such a versatile hops. A lot of brewers would say it's overused, and maybe in some styles it is. But New Zealand Mosaic, which I'm assuming this is, it's just so juicy and soft. I almost feel like I'm drinking New England IPA, like a NEPA.
Yep.
It's only, what is it,
Yeah,
6%?
tastes very similar to a NEPA.
Yeah, well, it's a hazy, juicy, low bitterness. That's what I mean by soft. It's like the carbonation is not like effervescent. It is so hazy.
Yeah, you can't see through that.
It catches the light well. It's like a nice golden straw color in the center. You can see it like capturing the light around the side. Probably a lot of flaked oat in there as well. This one is my favorite. I can tell that already. I'm going to enjoy. I think I've got a keg of this as well. All of these beers we've just put in the, what are we there, 1st of May. We put them in the fridge this week, so we've got a case each of them. Come down and give them all a try. Do what we've done. Sit here with one of your mates and just buy all 3, and and you can take a journey through them.
Yeah.
It's soft, it's juicy, it's low bitterness, it's fluffy.
Yeah.
I like this beer. And I'm not surprised because Behemoth makes some great beers, and look, some great beers come out of New Zealand. I love that art design as well. Behemoth always have cool little.
What is that supposed to be? Like a dinosaur or something?
I'm sure he has a name. It's like a character that they've. Maybe it's Behemoth
That's a
himself.
behemoth.
Can you see that? Can you? Closer.
Get it right up there.
I mean, they all have kind of cool artwork, but that one just is, it pops out like, yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm going to keep that can. I think we've come to the end of this. We've done them all. I'm just going to chop that one up and let you do that one.
Yeah.
Liam's not here, dude.
He's over there.
He is. Oh. Unless Liam wants to try it.
Yeah, do you want to try some, mate? Okay.
All right, so we've done a array of different beers. We've got Beer Farm, WA. Hazy Pale, 4.6%. Good. Victoria, and with Hop Nation and Mountain Culture in the Blue Mountains. Well, they've got one in Sydney as well now, don't they? And my favorite, Behemoth.
Behemoth.
So I'm gonna go like,
Beer Tower.
this is how we judge them. This one's the best. This one was it was pretty good, but it was only 4.6%. And the as much as I enjoy Hop Nation and Mountain Culture beers, because I was picking up on that Sabro or Talus or Kashmir, and I said I'm not a big fan of coconut and beers. If I was judging it, beer judge, it'd be a high-rated beer, but just subjectively, it was my least favorite. Your least favorite too?
My least favourite, you know, as much as I liked it, I'm going to say it's a hazy IPA. It just didn't bring the same punch as these two. This one
Okay.
was really nice. This one had a bit more,
Yeah,
more
juicy.
juiciness to it. Yeah.
As I said, it reminded me of a Nipah. Like,
Yeah,
it
that's it.
drinks.
Whoa.
It drinks like a breakfast juice, like a proper New England IPA. But it's a New Zealand IPA. It's a New Zealand hazy. So I guess we can call it a what was the word that Liam come up with? In zipper.
And zipper.
And zipper. It's a hazy and zipper. I think that was you that coined that one. So on that note, we might leave you all. I have been Paul. This has been Sasha. Thank you for joining me, Sasha.
No worries.
We learned a little bit about snake bites.
Yeah.
Cook
Legos.
signs.
Cook science.
So thank you for joining us here to all my friends again. Give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Take care.
Cheers.